Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this video by me. I'm Original Canis, and this is a new series that we're going to be starting off. This is going to be a manager mode series. So while we set up this new little career mode, I'm going to kind of talk you through why, through circumstances that I don't really want to talk about. I've moved my HD PVR and my Xbox and all that back to my mum's, and so that means that because the connection at my mum's isn't really the best, unfortunately I'm not going to be able to get too much online gameplay for you, of which I am trying to sort out as soon as possible, trying to get a new broadband provider in here ASAP, but I'm not really too sure how long it's going to be. It could be a month, could be maybe more, but you know, as I said, I'm going to do my hardest to try and get that good connection back and get those online gameplays back for you from my other series as soon as possible. But for the meanwhile, I know today would normally be getting that inform episode, but unfortunately me and Ross just aren't seeming to be getting online at the same time with each other. You know, one of us is always busy, or we can't make it, or connection's bad, etc, etc. So hopefully the next episode, which will be episode 10, which hopefully we have something special in mind for you next week, will be up next Monday. And this manager mode career I will fit in probably whenever the Ultimate Squad series ends, which is going to be pretty soon. So as you can see here, I have started with Wigan Athletic, and I'm just going to go into the squad and try and sort out the players, get myself familiarised with the formation, the players, the substitutes, as Wigan isn't really a team that I have quite a lot of knowledge on. So I was just trying to find out kind of the pace of the players, because what I wanted to try and aim for is to have a defence with all above 75 pace, as I feel that that's kind of one of the keys to succeed in the Barclays Premier League. Now, as you can see, or you might have seen just a minute ago, my Virtual Pro McGuinness had 54 pace or something like that, maybe 58, I'm not really too sure. That is because he's 6'4", and FIFA has kind of a questionable system where the taller you are, the slower your pace is, which is kind of not realistic, as I'm 6'4" in real life, and yet I'm not the slowest of people in my school. So you know, unfortunately we'll have to stick up with that, and we'll have to get the accomplishments to build up his pace one by one. So I'm guessing that's going to be great times. As you see here, just kind of switching around the players, trying to sort out the best substitute bench I can to mix in with the best starting 11 that I can, in terms of as I said, familiarising myself with players. I wasn't really too sure how their stats were and what star skill levels and all that, so I was kind of just experimenting a bit, just going on what I felt was good enough. And you know, I had a couple of friendlies up ahead, so I thought that, you know, players that I didn't like, I could just swap them out for others, and I suppose that's kind of what the friendly matches are for, really. So yeah, as you can see, most of those players on the bench aren't really the best, and the ones on the reserves kind of section are even worse. So coming up in a minute, you will see me going into the transfer market and spending some dollar. Unfortunately, I did put the board on amateur so that I could get as much money as possible, because I wasn't really too confident starting with Wigan with their 9 million coins that I believe it is on the world class setting of the board. So I went ahead with amateur and had 15 mil to spend in the market in the summer window, and you'll see that I kind of go for players from abroad rather than the players from England and players that are in the Premier League and in the Championship, because they're always so overpriced, and you know, you're not really getting the best value for money. And there I've just changed the formation from 4-3-3 to 4-3-2-1. That just for me, it makes the wingers come more into play and gives them a better chance of playing the balls over the top and getting interactive with the game and scoring some goals. Now, as you saw there, I had quite a lot of players who I was going for. My kind of the thing that I was looking for in the players that I was buying is to have high pace, so for the defenders to have over 75 pace, for the midfielders to have over 70 pace, and for the attackers to have over 85 pace. As you see here, just picking up cheap players because I had to have that 15 million budget in mind. I was trying to not go over 3 million. As you see, they're getting that player there for 3,500,000, but when I bought him. He looked like he had quite a lot of potential. I think he has over 89 pace, and he's pretty young as well, which is another thing that I was going for, trying to pick up all these young players that they could develop and you know, come on leaps and bounds in the upcoming seasons. A centre back there from the MLS called Ream is quite funny, I suppose you could say. And Para there didn't quite have enough money to accept him, so I thought that I'd sell a player and then go back and try and accept him when I had enough money. But then in the end, I'm not too sure if I show it in this video, I just decided to leave him as I had enough centre backs already. So that's the team that I've got so far, and it's looking strong. You're getting more of a better team base than I had at the start of the video. And unfortunately there, the centre back getting sent off. I just kind of mistimed the tackle a bit, and unfortunately in that position you have to time the tackle right, or otherwise you are going to get punished, as you saw there. So Moses to Syriac. Now Syriac's running down the left wing. He's a left-footed player. Can he cut it in? Ah, yes, what a goal. Yeah, finesses that easily into the far post, and you know what, that's the first goal on his debut for him. I'm sure he's going to be pretty pleased with that in the 63rd minute. Kind of getting a bit ass raped there by Moses, but I'm sure he doesn't mind. Now that makes it 1-0 against the Legends FC Bayern Munich. Now I was pleased to go up against these players, because it would give me a real challenge to see how the players would manage against the teams such as Manchester United and Chelsea, etc. So I was kind of excited for this game in terms of how the players were going to perform. And as you see there, Cruz getting a lovely finish, chipping it over the keeper. El Habsi gets a touch on it, but unfortunately it is oh no, he didn't. I thought he got a touch on it. Oh, that must be in another game, my bad. But the ball goes straight over El Habsi, loops over him and finishes nicely into the net. Now at the ball being played over here, I knew that my player had better pace than the centre back, so I kind of went for the ambitious long ball, although my striker wasn't too close to the centre back, and it paid off as the defender kind of dropped himself in it with that touch, and then the nice casual finish, taking it around the keeper and slotting it with his weak foot into the net. Now I've kind of brought it into that game. As you see there, it was the final score was 2-1, and we actually won against Bayern Munich in our first friendly. So I was absolutely ecstatic about that, and I was pleased with all the players. And what I'm going to try and do in these commentaries in the next couple of episodes is commentate so that it's like an actual commentary, so something that you would hear from the Premier League, instead of saying you know, commentating it as though I know what's going to happen. I would commentate it as though it's live. That's what I'm going to try and do. Whether it's going to work out or not, it's kind of an experiment, but I hope you guys will look forward to it. And I'm hoping it's going to be what makes my manager mode series stand out from everyone else's. So this is the final team that we have. We have El Habsi, Stam, Ream, I'm going to call it because that's just hilarious. Olave, I believe his name is, Figueroa, De Guzman, Beckerman, McCarthy, Najar, Moses, and Sio is our starting 11. 4-3-2-1 formation, and I believe the two, both the right forward and the left forward, have 4-star skills. So that is all good, and the majority of the players are under the age of 23. So as I said, looking to build for the future, and hopefully it's going to pay off. That Najar there, just 18 years old, 83 acceleration and 4-star skills. Hoping to look for some really nice goals from him in the future. And Moses there, having an absolute beast last couple of games performance in real life Premier League at the moment. And definitely one of my favourite players in the league at the moment, for sure. Now Syriac, Cruzat, two other players that I've bought, and so pretty much that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as a first episode, and sorry it's been a bit long. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like it to remain this length, or whether you'd like the episodes to be shorter. Whatever you guys want, I can customise my videos to suit your wants and needs. Guys, this has been Original Canis. Don't forget to comment, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. This time, Original Canis, guys. I'm out. Bye bye.